Hey, what do you say? John McLean here with another prize gun review, and this time it's... Okay, well, it's not really one of my prize guns. It's a gun that Kelly won. It was actually kind of part of a package, so we're going to talk about the whole package that she won, but it's going to be for this bad boy right here, which you can see is a Canik TP9 Elite SC with a Shields red dot and an Olight Mini 2 Valkyrie something or other. Let's talk about it. All right, now first let's talk about what came in the box, okay? Obviously, the gun came in the box. The red dot and the light were separate. They were added, but they were part of the prize package that Kelly won. So normally you have a plate here that you can screw in, and it makes the slide look all nice and clean and smooth looking and sleek looking and stuff. But this one came like this, so that's the way we rock it. Now, the other thing that it came with is a 12-round magazine and a 15-round magazine. So already, right off the bat, I love the fact that it comes with 2 magazines. I know some people will be like, well, why not 3 or why not? Hey, listen, 2 is a great start. Be thankful for it, because not every gun company does that, but they nailed it. And I also love the fact that you get 2 different sizes for it. So if you are planning on using it for the purpose of concealed carry, and you want to have a small compact package to begin with, so you want to hide it the best that you can, there it is with the smaller mag in it. I'm still able to get my pinky wrapped around it. I have a solid, comfortable grip of this firearm, so I can shoot it. I can take it to the range and shoot it all day long, and I'm not going to get tired of that, even if I'm using the small magazine. Now, if we go to the big mag, okay, it extends the back side a little bit more, but you get a full grip again. You get a few more extra rounds of 9mm. Just a great option. See, I like having this one as the mag that I'm going to reload to. Also, for the fact that because it sticks out a little bit further, means that we can put it in a mag pouch, inside the waistband or outside the waistband, whatever, but you just have more mag to grab versus the compact one to start. Compact one makes it so that it's easier to hide. There's less imprint on the back side of the gun. You can start doing what you have to do, and then if you need, you've got your extra mag, which is going to be easier for you to grab and all that kind of stuff during a reload. So it will also come with a very standard kind of a waistband holster. It's outside the waistband. Nothing super fancy, but another addition that I think is absolutely fantastic, especially with the surge of firearm ownership taking place. Like, to be able to buy a package that has everything that you're practically going to need to get started, to go to the range and to learn the basics, I think is a huge plus. So when you're opening the box, you get the gun, you get 2 magazines that are different sizes, you get a holster, you get a gun lock cable, of course. You also get some other back straps for this firearm that you can swap out and change if you don't like the feel of the one that's included in the gun. We obviously like this one because I think this was actually the smallest one that they had, so it fits Kelly's hand perfectly. I don't mind it at all. Not to say that I have small hands, but I can still get a good solid grip on this gun all the way around. No issues. Now, let's talk about this SMS, what is it? So it's a Shield SMS-2. This is an interesting red dot. This red dot does not have, that I can tell, a brightness lever or notch or anything like that. It determines how bright the dot needs to be based on the ambient lighting that you're in, or that the optic is picking up. It also pretty much, I'm fairly certain it turns off when you're not using it, but as soon as you move it, it turns on and starts illuminating again. Pretty interesting concept, and not one that I'm that mad about, especially for the price that it was, which was prize. we just haven't really had a chance to take this thing out and just beat the snot out of it. So I can't tell you for sure what the longevity of it is. Maybe that's something, the comments section, if you have any sort of expertise or knowledge about the Shield's SMS2, drop it like it's hot. Let everyone else know what you think about it. As far as the Olight, right there, the PL Mini 2 Valkyrie. Pretty simple. You push, activates, push, deactivates, okay? And I think if you push and hold it down and then you let it go, then it becomes momentary. So if it's a quick push, it stays on. If you push, hold, and then you let go, then it's a momentary or whatever the hell you want to call it. But I kind of like that feature. It's different than what I'm used to. I run Surefire X300s on my stuff, just because those are other weapon lights that I've won. I like Surefire as a company. I think their products are great, but this one was interesting for the fact that right there, that's how you charge it. So this is a rechargeable weapon light. It's a magnet attachment that comes with the package, and you just plug it into a USB thing. So whether or not it's for like your phone charger or your computer or something like that, you attach the magnet to the bottom and it starts charging your weapon light. Haven't, again, really been able to take it out and test it like for hours and hours on end to see how much life it can get. Or the other thing that I would be interested to know about, and I might have to test, is how does the weather affect this? Like, what if you're carrying this gun outside for, an hour or two, three, maybe you're hiking or whatever. What would the cold weather do to the battery life of this weapon light? It'd be an interesting thing to know, and probably something I'm gonna have to test. But in the meantime, the Canik TP9 Elite SC. Let's talk about some of the things I like about this gun. Couple things I like about this gun. One is that the grip angle and the way it feels and fits in my hand is superb. It feels very, very comfortable. The other thing I do enjoy is the indicator on the back side. So, empty gun, you drop the hammer, hey, the indicator disappears, you rack, it comes back. It's got a nice red face, which is kind of hard to see right now. There we go. Okay, so a nice, good, quick way for you to just maybe look down in your holster or something like that and see, is your gun in fact cocked? Now, the other thing it does have is a chamber indicator right there. So when there's an actual bullet in the chamber, that piece will stick up. So you get a good solid visual representation of, is my hammer cocked and ready to fire? Hammer, because it's a strike, so I guess my striker. Is my striker cocked and ready to fire? And then with a quick tactile attempt, you can figure out if there's actually a round in the chamber. Of course, you can always do a chamber check because, some guys like to do that stuff. Other guys don't care and think that those guys are tactards for doing that stuff. Personally, I don't care what you do. Make sure that your gun is ready to do work if you need it to do work. I don't care how you do it, okay? I'm not going to judge you as long as you don't judge me. Well, you're going to judge me anyway, but it doesn't matter. So those are two things that I think are almost standard requirements now for firearms. So where does this gun really shine? I will tell you right now, it is in this trigger. Out of the box. Out of the box. No work has been done to this gun. This was not I bought it and had my buddy Nils have them do special work to it. Out of the box, I can tell you right now, of all the striker fire pistols that are out there, Canik just does it right. Their triggers just have this, there's something different about the feel that, a brand new shooter might not appreciate. But those of you that have pulled striker fire pistols for a while, man, there's just something. Like the pre-travel is lighter and smoother than other striker fires that I've shot. The wall is a good solid wall, and the break is a great clean break. And then of course you've got the reset. Not super long, not over traveling or anything. Like, their triggers out of the box are just simply fantastic. And for me, at the price point that Caniks come in at, you can understand why they've gained so much popularity so quickly here in the States. And I don't see it slowing down at all, especially since my buddy Nils in the competition world just did some amazing things with his Canik striker-fired pistol last year. Last couple years, he's done some amazing things, but man, this past year, he pulled off some amazing wins, including Carry Optics Nationals. He was able to win Limited Nationals, even though he was shooting a 9mm, which was scored minor. He was still able to pull that off. I mean, he just did some fantastic things with this gun, and it's a polymer frame striker fired pistol. You know, you gotta, everyone thinks you gotta have a custom built $2,000 pistol to win matches. No. You need to have skill, training, dedication, discipline, and a desire to win. The gear just needs to run. Okay, so with that being said, that's going to be my initial review of this, but let's talk about maybe taking it out to the range, and we're going to actually get some footage of me shooting it, and then we'll talk about my experience with this firearm out on the range with live fire. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it, and stay tuned. So I'm going to have the TP9 Elite SC, and I'm also getting ready to do another video on the CZP10M that I won, and we're going to take that one out to the range as well. So should be a couple new videos coming your way for some brand new prize gun reviews from me, John McClain. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button, and I'll catch you on the next episode.